Hi, this is Clint. Today's video is going to be on Iguazu Falls, namely on the Argentina side. I already did a video on visiting the falls on the Brazil side. Check out our YouTube channel for details on that particular video. Now, just like the Brazil side, whether you're staying on the Argentina side or the Brazil side like I was in the town of Foz do Iguazu, Iguazu Falls is definitely going to be the main tourist attraction on both sides. So it's going to be crowded on both sides. This means that I highly recommend that you get an advance ticket for admission online before you go, because otherwise, if you don't have one, when you get on site, you're going to have to line up for tickets, and you don't want to do that. So let's talk about how to get there. Assuming that you're staying in Foz do Iguazu on the Brazil side. If you go to Argentina to see the falls, it means it's going to be a day trip. You're going to have to get into another country. That means it's a day trip with your passport. So the most expensive way to do it and the easiest is to join a tour group. They will handle all the logistics for you. They will handhold you through all the immigration checkpoints, but it's going to be costly. You can also do it by a private driver, namely with a taxi. Yes, there are taxis from the Brazil side willing to go over to Argentina. They do it all the time. I was quoted anywhere from 300 to 400 Brazilian. Now, I did it through the cheapest route, which is by bus. More accurately, a series of buses. This is going to be very complicated, but it's the cheapest route. But because it's so detailed, let's talk about this at the end of this video. So let's go check out Iguazu Falls in the meantime. After those multiple buses, finally made it. Now there are trains, little trains that take you around the site here on the Argentina side, but I think they're a pain in the ass. You have to get a separate ticket for each station all the time. But anyways, I'm going to try to beat the crowds and go to the highlight, which is the Devil's Throat on the Argentina side. I'm going to go there first. That was pretty exciting. Devil's Throat at the Argentina side. Now there is quite a bit of a walk to get to Devil's Throat from the train station. It's, you can see behind me, a steel pathway. It's pretty peaceful, but again, as far as scenery, I don't think there's much to see, so it's a bit of a boring walk until you get to the Devil's Throat. So on my way back, I'll take the train and hit what they call the upper level trail. So I finished with the upper trail. The upper trail was basically, you go to the very tops of some of the waterfalls just before they fall off the cliff. So the lower trail here, the lower circuit, they call it the inferior circuit. It's definitely a more physically challenging trail to do. A lot more ups and downs, going up and down some steps and stairs. Okay, so I finished the lower trail. So it looks like I did all the trails here in the, oh, we're going into a dark area, but anyways, it's a nice shade. Interesting trees behind me. Anyways, yeah, so I did both the upper and lower circuits, plus the main trail to see the Devil's Throat up close. For the Argentina side, you need a full day. Usually, most people need about 5 hours to do the trails. I hope you like those views of Iguazu Falls. So when I visited Iguazu Falls on the Brazil side, I took a local bus number 120 from their local bus terminal in Foz do Iguazu, known as the TTU, or the Terminal de Transporte Urbano. To get on the Argentina side, I also went to the same bus terminal, the TTU. In this case, instead of taking a local bus, I looked for a bus company called Easy Bus. It's at the far end of the terminal. It's this Easy Bus that will take me to Argentina. So here's the steps. I went very early in the morning. I found the Easy Bus company and I paid for a return bus ticket. So they'll give you a paper ticket, actually 2 of them, because one's for on the way out, one's for on the way back, but you want to hold on to those tickets. So basically the Easy Bus took me to the Brazil immigration checkpoint. Now remember, you have your passport there, right? That's important because you're going to be switching countries. At Brazil immigration, I had to get my Canadian passport stamped. It's an exit stamp. Now here's an important point, and don't be shocked by this if you do this. That Easy Bus is not going to wait for you. It's actually going to leave, but that's okay. And the reason why they leave is because the other passengers on the bus who are local Brazilian residents, they don't have to get an exit stamp. But I did because I'm not a local Brazilian. Being a Canadian passport, the rule is I have to get an exit stamp. And I guess if you're a passport holder from other countries, you probably have to do the same thing. So after getting your exit stamp, when I came out of the office, there's no more bus there. But that's okay, because the process is that I'm going to have to wait there for another bus to come by. But it has to be the bus from the same company, in this case, Easy Bus. And they run about every 30 minutes. So I had to wait around, and in about half an hour, the next Easy Bus came, and I showed them my paper ticket, and I got on no problem. And this second Easy Bus will cross the border and go to the Argentina immigration checkpoint. At this point, all the passengers will have to leave the bus and go show their passports to the immigration officers in Argentina. And in this case, because everybody gets off, the Easy Bus will wait for you. Now, this second Easy Bus will not take you directly to Iguazu Falls. Nope. Instead, it will take you to the bus terminal in Porto Iguazu. So their equivalent of the TTU back in Foz do Iguazu. And here is when most people get off. Now, at this stage, to get to Iguazu Falls, you can do 2 things. You board another bus from another company altogether. In this case, I took a company called Rio Uruguay, and they will take you to Iguazu Falls. And they will accept Brazilian currency as well. On the wall of that terminal, they'll show you the posted rates. The second option is that there will be taxis waiting, and most of the taxi drivers will quote you exactly the same price as what the buses will charge. So you can go by taxi if you want as well, as long as it's with the same rate. So do check the same rate on the wall first before you get on the taxi. So that would take you to Iguazu Falls on the Argentina side. Now, when you're finished with seeing Iguazu Falls and you get out of the visitor center there on the Argentina side, to get back, you have to take the same bus, in this case, the Rio Uruguay bus. There is a ticket office right at the visitor center, so I take that bus. That bus will take me back to the Puerto Iguazu bus terminal. And then from there, you guessed it, I would board an easy bus. There will be an easy bus there. Now this easy bus, I would show them my return ticket that I bought earlier in the morning. And this easy bus will go to the immigration office for Argentina, and that's where I get my exit stamp there. And from there, it will cross the border into Brazil and drop me off at the Brazilian checkpoint. And here's where I go in to get my entry back into Brazil. Now in this case, you guessed it, the easy bus will leave. They'll leave without me, but that's okay, it's supposed to. So what I do after that, when I get out of the immigration office, I wait for the next easy bus to come. And in about 30 minutes, it will come, and this is the bus that will take me back into town, into Foz do Iguazu. So this is the thing to remember. Every time the easy bus stops at a Brazilian immigration point, it won't wait. It will leave, and then you wait for the next easy bus to come by. The easy bus will wait for you on the Argentina side for both ways, going out and coming back in. So that's the only thing to remember. So don't be shocked by this. So basically I took 4 different easy buses. Now overall, this is the cheaper way because remember, a private driver with a taxi will quote anywhere between 300 to 400 Brazilian. I paid, taking this complicated bus system, 150 Brazilian. So I saved more than half the fare. Of course, it's going to take longer. You have to wait for buses. But this is the route to do it if you want to do it the cheapest way. And no matter which way you choose to go down to Iguazu Falls, hope you enjoy it there. It's definitely worth seeing. Thanks for watching. Watch for my other Brazilian travel videos at our YouTube channel.